I see you turn the motherfucking comments off because that shit wasn't going the way you thought it was going to go. And what the fuck did you think was going to happen? Was you supposed to get off the stool and give you a blowjob in the middle of the bar? Man is in the middle of a conversation. You go interrupt his conversation and you expect him to be happy about it. Come on, man. It's bad enough you're filming him without his permission. The very least you can do is let the man enjoy his beer and finish.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with this one. I saw your video and I wanted to speak on it, and hopefully people can get some insight from me speaking on it. No, this man did nothing wrong, and the fact that you think he did something wrong just shows that we have a celebrity worship problem in this world today. Um, you know, I saw the video. The man went over to this overrated actor known as Anthony Mackie, and in my opinion, he is overrated. And he just said a few words that lasted maybe about 5 seconds. And the look that Anthony gave on his face was a look of, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, I swear to God. That's the look he was giving. And I saw this video and I thought to myself, I wonder if Anthony had a new film coming out or something that he was promoting at the time, would he have given that same reaction? And I bet you he would not have. If he had something coming out in the form of a movie or the like, oh, Anthony would have shown all 32 teeth, probably laughed with the man, took a picture with him, signed an autograph and all of that. But he, from what I know, doesn't have anything coming out, doesn't have anything currently to promote. I mean, really on a massive scale. So Anthony Mackie could give a shit about what this man had to say to him or the fact that the man was a fan of his. And so I blame this man, and I blame him because he shouldn't have given Anthony Mackie the time or the day. Fuck Anthony Mackie. Fuck him. And the reason why I say that is because these celebrities don't give a shit about you. These actors, these actresses, these filmmakers, these singers, these rappers, they don't give a damn about you. The only time that they give a damn about you, and even then they're pretending, is when they have something to promote. A film, a TV show, the newest song that they have on Spotify, or the newest album or CD or the like. Or if they have been paid to be at a convention, they will pretend to care so you can pay money to get their autograph, pay money to buy their merchandise or to have a photo with them. Other than that, these actors and actresses and filmmakers, I'm going to say it, 99% of them, they don't give a damn about you. Look at what Americans are going through right now, and where are your favorite celebrities to talk about this? To say, hey, we're going to take to the streets right along with the average man and woman, and we're going to protest this. No, they're not anywhere around because they don't give a shit what's happening to the everyday American, the everyday person. Why we can't understand this is beyond me. So this man was wrong, because if I had been in that restaurant and if I saw Anthony Mackie, no, I'm not going over and saying a damn thing to him. The hell with Anthony Mackie. Screw him. Because these actors and actresses, 99% of them, they are not what you think that they are. One of my favorite actors is Billy Zane, and I think he is a tremendously great actor. I love his work, but let me see him on the street. No, I'm not going and saying shit to him. Because 9 times out of 10, I go over and say, hey, Billy, I enjoy your work. I think you're a great actor. And either he will give me a look of, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, or he'll say it, look, I don't have time for you. I got to go, get out of here. And then I'm going to end up feeling disappointed and hurt. And no, it's not worth it. No, I'm not saying that to him. No, I'm act like he's not even there. And that's what people need to do. And if people start doing this, then the egos of these celebrities would go away. But the reason why they have these egos is because people put them on pedestals. So, Dex, you saying, what do you want the man to do? I mean, give you a blowjob, what you want him to do? No, but it seems to me the guy went over to Anthony, had a 3 to 5 second conversation with him. Hey, I'm a big fan. I love your work. And it seems to me that the least Anthony could have done was say, hey, man, I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate it. That's it. The man didn't ask for Anthony's autograph. He didn't ask for a photo. He just went over to say, hey, here's my gratitude for what you do. But no, because to Anthony, that man isn't shit. He isn't shit until it's time for Anthony to promote a movie or to promote, something that he's doing. Then that man is everything to Anthony then, because then that man becomes a dollar sign. And for those in your comment section saying, yeah, this man is having Anthony's having dinner. Damn, he's eating. He's at a restaurant. Leave him alone. Well, these actors and actresses, they knew what they signed up for before they signed up for it. They knew that by them being entertainers, that this is sometimes what they would have to go through. You're going to be places where you're going to have people coming up to you. If Anthony didn't want that, then he should have kept his black ass out of Hollywood. That's what he should have done. Because that's what goes along with Hollywood. Like these celebrities who say, oh, paparazzi, don't take my picture. Don't take my picture. Bitch, you signed up to be in Hollywood. What did you think was going to happen? You were going to play in all of these numerous films or numerous shows and get all these awards and be known worldwide, and no one is going to just recognize you. Okay, but that's just Julia Roberts. Don't pay attention to her. That's not how it goes in the industry. You knew that when you signed up for it. It comes with the territory. If Anthony doesn't want to be recognized, or if he doesn't want to be approached by people who watch his films, then keep his black ass out of films. Keep himself out of the industry. Because when people stop recognizing him, then he'll be bitching about that. Man, nobody don't recognize me no more. I can't believe it. Don't nobody know who I am anymore. That's the first thing that he'll be saying. So it's bullshit. But the reason why you, Dex, and people like you have the response that you have is because celebrity worship. To you, what that man did was blasphemous, because how dare he? Because that's Anthony Mackie. Fuck Anthony Mackie. And I'll say that to Anthony's face. Fuck you, Anthony. Who in the hell do you think you are? You should be lucky that someone is coming to you and saying, hey, I enjoy your work, because personally, I think your work is shitty. You don't make a believer out of me. And for those who will say, oh, you just saying that because he's black, that's bullshit, because Michael B. Jordan can act better than Anthony Mackie any damn day. So it has nothing to do with race. I have always thought that Anthony Mackie was an asshole. Still do. This video further confirms my point, because so many people have said they have had shitty situations where they have come across Anthony Mackie. It makes no damn sense. So this is why you all out there, you can like this actor and like this actress and love their work and be fans of the work. But when you see them out there in the street, it's best not to approach them, because when you do, you're going to find out that they are really assholes. The only one that I can honestly say, as far as I know of, that is not like that is Keanu Reeves. Because Keanu Reeves understands, yeah, I'm an actor, but I'm a person first. And you know what? Me just saying, hey, thanks, man. I'm glad you appreciate my work. Or thanks, ma'am. I'm glad you appreciate my work. That might make that person's day. But everyone in the industry isn't like that. You have a lot of people, they seem so nice in interviews. Oh, they seem so nice on the red carpet. But then you meet them in person and they are pieces of shit. Dee Wallace. That's the big one that I found out about. So, you all, let this be a lesson. If you see Anthony Mackie out in public, don't approach him. Because this is the shitty reaction you're going to get, because to him, you all are beneath him. The only time that he feels you're not beneath him is when he wants your money. This is why you all need to stop spending your money on these actors and actresses. People spending all this money to go to a Beyonce concert with all this shit that is going on. She doesn't give a damn. Beyonce doesn't give a damn about what you're going through, but you're spending $600, $700 or more to go to her concert, knowing you don't have it to give. Celebrity worship. It needs to stop. It really needs to stop. We need to stop making these actors and actresses and filmmakers out to be gods. They're not. A lot of them are true blue assholes. So, but I would not really expect you to understand that, Dex, because there are a lot of people like you who feels that, what this man did was wrong because you put Anthony Mackie on a pedestal. You do. You absolutely do. But let me tell you something right now. If you were in need, do you think Anthony Mackie would come to your rescue? Do you think he would make a video trying to defend you if you got in trouble with the law and knowing that you were wrongly in trouble with the law? Do you think he would make a video about you? You see how stupid that is? You're trying to make a video defending Anthony Mackie, and I am pretty sure Anthony Mackie doesn't even know that you exist. Doesn't even know that you're alive. Celebrity worship. That's what it is. Celebrity worship. And the man, he probably turned off comments because he felt, no, I'm not going to get, I'm not in the mood of getting comments of, oh, well, why don't you leave them alone? Man, he got a like too. They don't owe you anything. And let me say that as well. For those who say these celebrities, they don't owe you anything. That's right. Just like we don't owe them our money to go to the box office to see their movies. We don't owe them anything to spend money when we are spending our money to go to their concerts, to buy their songs on Spotify, to sit down for an hour or more and watch their television shows, to go to the conventions and spend money on them. We don't owe them anything in regards of doing that. And if we were to stop doing that, they would be complaining. Why isn't no one going to see my movie? Why isn't anybody watching our show? This is why our show got canceled. Why isn't anybody buying our songs? You all are supposed to do that. No, we don't owe you anything. Just like you don't owe us the niceness that you are supposed to show when we are showing gratitude for the entertainment you're bringing forth. We don't owe you our hard-earned money. So it goes both ways. So think about that, people. If they feel that they don't owe us all right, man, thank you, I appreciate that. If they feel they don't owe us that, then we should feel that we don't owe them our money. Stop going to their concerts. If you're going to watch their shows, watch a bootlegged where they're not going to get any money from the ratings, which turns over into money. Stop buying their songs. Stop going to the movies and spending money on their movies. Stop it. Let's make this a two-way thing. Because the more that we are filling their heads up with our gratitude, the more their heads are swelling with their egos. So this is what I wanted to say. I really feel bad for the man. I know he must have felt bad walking away and receiving that lackluster reaction from Anthony. And I do lastly want to say this. There are times when these actors, they are at dinner with their families or at a gathering with their families. And I can understand them saying, hey, I appreciate that, but, we're going to have to cut the conversation short because I'm with my family. But I appreciate that. That's the way to respond. That's the way to respond. Well, can I have a photo? I'm kind of with my family right now. I can't right now. But, hey, if I ever see you again, it's on. I'm going to give you a photo. That's the way to respond, because these actors, including Anthony Mackie, they would be nothing if it weren't for people going to see his movies and going to see the movies of all of these celebrities. These celebrities would be nothing if we didn't go to see their movies, watch their television shows, buy their songs, spend money at their concerts, come to their conventions, and pay money for this photo op and this autograph and that merchandise. They would be nothing. We are the ones that make them the big bucks when we go to the conventions and buy their merchandise and pay for their autographs and pay for their photo ops. We are. So this is what I wanted to say. don't care if you respond or not. Doesn't make me any difference. But I did want to come and speak on this because I wanted to let you know how wrong you are. But I understand why you are wrong, because celebrity worship, it is toxic here in America. I can't speak about anywhere else, but in America, it is so toxic, this celebrity worship. So I understand why you would criticize a man and not criticize rat face Anthony Mackie. It's typical. But I'm telling you, you're wrong. And I say to that man, the next time you see Anthony Mackie, I wouldn't give him even a second glance. Fuck Anthony Mackie. And any other actor or actress that you see that you are a fan of, if you see him out and about, fuck them. Stop giving them your attention as much as you would want to. Stop it, because 9 times out of 10 is not going to go the way you want it to go. There is a saying that says, the worst thing you can do is, I believe I'm saying it right. If I'm not, I'll paraphrase it. The worst thing you can do is meet your hero. And that is so true. I learned that the hard way about a year or so back when I had an interaction with actor Will Patton. So stop giving your attention to these actors and actresses just like them from your sofa or from your TV screen. Or if you do plan to go to the movies to support their movies, from your movie seat. But when you see them out in public, do not give them the time or the day, because please know they don't give a shit about you. All you are to them is a dollar sign. Plain and simple. This is what I have to say. This is P.S. Montgomery. Thank you all for listening. Until next time.